I don't know how to start this. Josh Lee Kwai subtweeted me. He's like, take an improv class to learn how to do your presentation. I was like, man, I ran a comedy show for 5 years and didn't help. Because I did the same thing on stage. I'm like, we're going to do a comedy show. I'm going to do 3.5 minutes up top and then get bored. I don't have the safety net of being able to just launch into my act. So I've done this every Wednesday for like a year and a half. And what I've learned in that time is that I don't learn any lessons week to week. So if I did a good job introducing the game last week, that's cool and all, but like it has no bearing on whether we're going to smoothly transition into playing Magic this week. What I will say is that I have a Dynamite pod, and that's why everybody's excited. So it doesn't really matter what I say. We're going to play some Magic the Gathering, specifically a sub-format of the game called Elder Dragon Highlander, which was ruined by a man named Sheldon Menery, who refused to ban Flash Hulk combo. Coyle, why don't you go first? And this is your third time playing on the stream. Why don't you show everybody how it's done and do your own intro? I'm not going to intro you. I would have to do research.
All right, I gotta go get my speaker and play my introduction music here. I'll be back. My name is Mike Coyle, aka Worm Coil Engine. I am one half of the Guardian Project podcast. It's a podcast talks about all things Magic the Gathering, but mostly Commander. You can find it anywhere you listen to podcasts. And yeah, this is my third time on here. Thank you very much for having me back on the stream tonight. I would like to play my currently technically against the rules of Commander because Streets of New Capenna isn't officially released until Friday. But I would like to play my Raffine Scheming Seer deck. This is the new Obscura family leader commander about conniving. So it does some +1/+1 counter shenanigans, some graveyard shenanigans, some draw card and discard shenanigans. It's kind of all over the place. I'm playing 10 MDFCs and a bunch of split-second cards, which I never play in any other deck. So it's like a do new things deck for me, and I'm looking forward to it.
Very cool. I'm Jason Alt from the EDH Rec from MTG Price and Cool Stuff Inc. from Brainstorm Brewery. You might be a fan of the Brainstorm Brewery MTG Finance podcast. It's not really an MTG Finance podcast. It's an MTG Lifestyle podcast. That's where you might know me from. You might know Blim Comedic Genius from me being like the only person who's built the deck, but it's like, it's evil Ineas. Maybe I'll play Ineas game 2. I really just like to steal people's stuff.
I remember.
And give people
having
stuff.
flashbacks.
So this deck does both. Black and red has a lot of ways to steal their stuff, more than you would think. So that's what I'm about. I'm just gonna steal your stuff, and I'm gonna give you stuff you don't want, and hopefully it kills you. And that's really funny to me. Blim he's a comedic genius because it's legitimately funny to hand somebody a cooked grenade and then run away. Right? That's some Bugs Bunny shit. That's what I want to do. It's Chase, everybody.
Hi, my name is Chase, also known as Mana Curves. I'm a Commander content creator. I also am a video editor at EDH Rec, which is pretty snazzy. I write articles for TCG Player, and I stream on Twitch, and I also post content on Twitter at Mana Curves. So you should totally follow me.
So famous, she doesn't even post her own links.
I don't have any links prepared.
It's fine.
You don't know Linktree? Oh,
you went third.
I do have a link tree.
You went third. You had so much time.
Okay, you just don't have it pulled up right now.
I don't have it pulled up, but I'll grab it. I'll paste my link tree.
No. It's fine. Don't trouble yourself.
No, I don't have it.
She's like, I have more Twitter followers than the three of you combined, so why don't you post my links?
Which honestly probably made in the chat calling me out that I'm the reason why he has a link tree.
There's my
I
link
breed
tree.
everyone to have a link tree.
Crap baskets has me covered. Thanks, crap. I appreciate it. Getting it faster than I could. Anyways, hi. And I'm playing Emiel the Blessed tonight, which is a Selesnya Flicker shenanigans, no Unicorn Tribal, no real win-win counter synergy with the ability except for a Cather's Crusade in here. But that's it. Just blink, get a lot of ETBs, profit.
That's not what you said before the game.
Yes, exactly.
You said it was historical.
Before the game, you're like, I don't like this deck, and if it doesn't do well tonight, I'm going to take Emiel out behind the
I'm
woodshed.
serious. If it sucks tonight, it's being taken apart. I've been having a hard time with this deck. Like, I like it. I wrote an article about it. I fell in love with it then, but like it's kind of losing its luster for me. So it might be going to the paper shredder soon.
And last but certainly not least, Mr. Moderately Anonymous MTG. How's it going?
That's me. Hello, everyone. What's up? It's me, Dan, Moderately Anonymous MTG. Pronouns are he, they, if you're cool. I host a CEDH channel on both Twitch and YouTube. You can find me on Twitch every Wednesday and Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern, and every Saturday put out new edited CEDH videos on YouTube at 12 Eastern. And other than that, you can find me all around the internet on all the platforms at the same name. Excited to be here. Thank you for having me, and excited to play some games. Oh, and deck is Akroma Thrasios. It is Bant keyword soup. It's a lot of mythics from the last previous sets that I haven't gotten to play a whole lot because I don't play as much standard these days, mostly playing a lot of legacy and things like that. So it's a lot of new things that I haven't gotten to play as much, but it's a lot of cool stuff. It's more of like a turn 8+ deck. There's very little interaction, very weak to board wipes, but it's just lots of cool Bant creatures, a lot of angles mostly.
Yeah.
Everybody got a
do it.
7 they're happy with.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's kick it off with the
All right.
One Coil Engine himself.
Yeah, I'll draw for turn, and
I'm
will
sorry,
play...
I totally didn't look at a hand yet.
Oh.
You got time. You got 3 turns.
Yeah,
But I'm not going to do anything
I
on
thought
mine.
you were a professional.
I'm playing my only
No, I didn't say
other non-legal currently commander card,
Oh.
Raffine's Tower.
Just happened to get it in your opener. No, I'm just kidding.
I did. Yeah.
Right now, it's happening. I'm calling Sheldon.
That's one of my only cards I can fetch with my fetch land, so it's not that great on turn 1, but I will take it. Pass.
I'll play a Tainted Peak and pass.
Alrighty, draw. I'm gonna play a plains and then pass.
I will draw. Oh, you know what? I'm realizing as I'm looking at these cards, I'm totally playing the Zimone 99 and not the Akroma Thrasios. So I guess I fooled you all.
Are you switching commanders or are you?
How does that happen?
No, I grabbed the wrong. I have a whole like wall of deck boxes behind me, and all of the commanders were already out on the table, so I just grabbed the wrong one.
We love
Yeah,
that.
That's
So
wild.
which
Do you
deck
want to
is this
just
now?
play that
This
Zimone
is
deck?
the more
'Cause,
interactive
I
one.
feel
This is
like
like,
that's-
yeah, this one has like counter spells and shit. So.
Coyle, I
I'm
gotta
gonna
show
grab
this
another
to you
deck.
while we wait. Look what I pulled in my little booster
Ooh,
box. It's
that's
not
pretty.
foil, but it's so pretty. I love this.
Yeah,
It's
it
very
is.
ominous.
Compared to the
Oh.
Ikoria ones, though, they're like half as good. And I was like, what a waste of Art Deco as a motif. Like,
I don't know. I like it. I like
I
the
prefer
like
them
the
to
building
Ikoria
esque.
full arts. I think.
I
Yeah,
like
I don't-
them too. I think they're cute.
Yeah,
The
I don't
Ikoria
like
full
ones
arts
that
are
like,
just
match
so
the,
good,
like,
though. They're-
colors really well with the art styles.
They were. I feel like these are more like realistic pictures, and those ones
Yeah,
are more
that's fine. That's good
cartoony.
enough. All right, I'm going to keep this. I'm going to draw. a card.
Cartoony's the wrong word, but
I'll play a Scatter Groves tap, and I will pass.
Do you mean more like comic book like?
sure. It's just very bright, something you wouldn't actually expect to see in real life. Like that shade of orange probably doesn't exist in the environment. I play an Isolated Chapel, which comes into play untapped. I know, crazy, but hold on. Hold your hats. I'm gonna play a Bag of Holding for 1,
My hat fell off.
and I'm gonna play the Ozolith for 1.
Ooh, spicy.
Oh no.
These are great cards in my deck.
All
Pass
right.
the turn.
I like how you're making the case for the cards to yourself. Appreciate that.
Well, I just want to let everyone know that even though these are 1-drop artifacts, they are some of the strongest cards in the deck.
Talisman. Pass turn.
All right. Draw.
Tracy, gonna
Forest. Yeah, gonna win. Selesnya Signet.
Oof, concede.
Oh,
Pass the turn.
that means it's my turn.
Yep. Draw. I'll play a Mystic Gate. That is the blue-white filter land, and I will pass the turn.
Coyle, can I tell you something?
You can tell me anything.
You look. I feel like you might have gotten this a lot, but you look a lot like that YouTuber Mr. Beast. Like a lot.
Is that what Mr.
Really?
Beast looks like?
I
Mr.
think
Beast doesn't have a beard though.
if you just shave off the beard a little bit,
Maybe.
I would say like pretty close. Like
I wish
you-
I had the amount of money that Mr. Beast
I give a
has.
guy $75,000 to get waterboarded.
but you do look like Mr. Beast. I was like, that's where you look familiar.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you. I
welcome.
appreciate it.
Not gonna lie, I absolutely thought you were gonna say Mr. Bean, and I was gonna cry. Like you.
Oh.
Hello. I would have just left.
It's so rarely complimentary when someone says, "You know who you look like."
Rowan Atkinson, a guy who's not great looking by British standards.
Okay. Oh, I see the Mr. Beast thing. I could see this. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, you looked it
Similar
up. It
bone
looks like
structure,
him. Yeah.
similar cheeks. Like, I can see it from like cheeks up.
Cheeks up.
Cheeks. I don't like that. No, thank you.
Coyle, you have trapped me.
I only repeat things other people say. I actually have no original jokes or content whatsoever.
Other people say, yeah, really well. It works.
I shocked in a hollow fountain, and I cast my commander, and I'll pass the turn after that.
I have no idea who Smooth McGroove is, but Crab in chat says he doesn't have long hair, but he reminds me more of Smooth McGroove.
I don't know who that is either, but with a name like that, how can it be?
It sounds rad, right?
It sounds like a character from DuckTales.
It also, yeah.
Smooth McGroove is a record producer. Hell yeah. I don't know. I don't see the Smooth McGroove.
If your name is Smooth McGroove, like, who are you? Who's signed to you? Like Nerdcore?
No,
Acapella
linked to a
video
YouTube
game
channel,
music.
so I think he's like not like a Rick Rubin kind of record producer, but
Well, acapella video game music.
Yeah,
that's
right.
dope.
And like,
this
like
person, I
Action
know
Bronson
this person.
randomly.
This person is actually super rad. I think I've seen some Zelda videos that they've done.
Nice. I'll take it. Mr. Beast / Smooth McGroove here.
What are the odds your
just
name
like
is
YouTube
Smooth
stars.
McGroove and you become a musician? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that might not actually be the person's real
You don't
name.
think that's
Could
his
be his
given
stage
name?
name.
Why would he lie about that? What
You
if
think
Mama-
someone
Mama
just went on the
McGroove is
internet
pretty
and
upset.
pretended to be a record producer?
Whose
I
turn is
think
it?
if
I'm
your
so
last name
sorry.
is McGroove, how can you pass
I
up the
believe
opportunity to
it's
get Smooth?
your turn, Chase. Oh, well, I got you. Listener Alter sent me these sweet snow-covered lands, and they're like shiny and snowy looking. It's woodblock art, but like,
Oh,
yeah,
That's awesome.
they look awesome. They
really
look even
cool.
better in Poison. So, thanks, listener. Check out Listener Alters. Just type that into Twitter.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just go ahead
I like that one.
and
Hey, thanks, Mr. Big Bents. Ooh, you subscribed for 17 months in a row, Mr. Big Bents? That's crazy. Who does
That's
that?
almost-
Thank
That's
you.
almost 2 babies.
that's how I measure it too. Oh my god, thank you. Someone finally says it because I also say that too on my stream. I'm
My
like,
brain
oh my
was
god,
melting in
9
the
months.
interim between you
We're
saying
in our
that and
third trimester.
Chase agreeing with it. That was the thing. I was like,
Oh, yeah, I measure.
You
God,
babies.
just learn the fucking metric system. Why is everybody in America like, oh, it's this many children?
I measure time in babies and I measure
Jesus
money
Christ.
in Wendy's 4-for-4s.
I measure
sorry.
distance in babies, all right? It's like, yeah, the mall, it's only like 28 toddlers.
Chase, at your end step, I'm going to filter double blue and cast a brainstorm.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I'm so glad that you said that because some people would be like, yeah, we just subbed for 9 months. And I'm like, oh my God, we're in our 3rd trimester. Go ahead. Like, it's really fun. I don't know why I do that.
I'm so glad that made sense to you because it's not a thing I've ever heard before. It's so funny to me.
Yeah.
I'm going to put these 2 back. Then I'll untap, draw.
On a power level of 1 to 10, how strong is your deck in terms of babies?
How many
This is like
toddlers could
10
Blim
baby
take?
towers. I'm going to spend 3 mana on a chromatic lantern, and then I will
Ooh.
pass the turn.
Mr. Big Beds in chat says, I measure speed by babies, as the baby flies.
As the baby flies.
But as the crow flies isn't speed, it means like in a straight line. Nobody cares. Whatever.
It's more on the crows, I think.
Fuck you. This is my stream. I don't have to impress you.
I'm gonna tap 3.
I like crows.
I'm gonna cast an Adeline Resplendent Cathar.
Oh no, we're fucked. That's really good in this deck.
It's
That is really good.
Super good.
Sorry, I did not ask if we could swear before I screamed. We are.
Yeah,
After I
8 times.
only I can say the fuck word.
I never register it when someone else is doing it. That's
Yeah, I
because
guess
I'm
not.
constantly doing
It's
it.
fine. I haven't gotten a preview card since Akoria. Like, I'm not worried about it anymore. I've already pissed off whoever you're not supposed to piss off. So, like, at
Well,
this
my
point-
friends, we are fucked.
Yeah, no, everything's gonna be fine. I'm gonna move to combat.
Yeah, I'm gonna block with my massive amount of blockers. So
Ooh,
Get him.
yeah, that's
Get him
true.
right in his-
you don't,
get him right in
you
his
don't
face.
have blockers, so I'm gonna swing Raffine at you.
gasp! You saw my bluff.
I know, and I'm gonna make a 1/1 human that's tapped and attacking before this connive trigger resolves, so that I can draw 2 and discard 2.
Hi, Andy.
Targeting
Wait,
Raffine.
hold on. Raffine is an attack trigger.
Yeah.
So it's target attacking creature connives X, where X is the number of attacking creatures. So I can. So since
Okay,
they're
all
both
right,
attack triggers,
that sounds right.
yeah, since they're both attack triggers, I'll resolve the Adeline one first, and then the Raffine one second. I'll target Raffine with its own ability. I will draw 2, discard 2.
Mr. McBenz, it could be both Andys.
I will discard a Toxeril the Corrosive.
Oh no!
Okay,
Get
so I see that you're playing.
Out of
fair.
here. Hey, can
Wilson,
I
don't
only
know
got
what
2
this
new
deck is
cards.
gonna be like, and he fucking lied to us.
Hey, if I had
Coyle
a reanimation
looked at us
spell,
and went, "I'm not gonna win."
I don't know if this deck is gonna be good. Discard.
I'm gonna donate him an aggressive mining. Don't worry about it.
I should have played the fucking Simone deck.
and I'm going to discard a
Zimone!
Dakin Shadow Slayer as the other card.
No.
But they'll both go under the bag of holding.
Oh, cool. And you get 2 counters.
And
Where
I'll
you
get
wanna put 'em
two +1/+1. Well, I already targeted Raffine doing the conniving,
Okay.
so she has to get the counters.
on. And it's,
Everyone's talking
How
about
many
how
on that, man?
spicy this
It's-
stream is, but like, man, chat is spicy. That's who I want to be playing with. Look at
It's
all my
a
friends in
3
chat.
three commander damage and 1 damage from this 1/1 human.
you got it. I will go to 36.
You're so mean.
I know, right?
That's what I would have done.
Main phase 2.
I'm so sorry. I think did you do Adeline correct? Because you should be getting a human for each opponent.
It's for each opponent that I'm attacking.
Are you sure? Because
Whenever
whenever
you-
you attack for each opponent, you create that. I'm pretty sure you get the tokens anyway.
Okay,
Like
whenever you
99% sure. I'm sorry.
For each opponent, create a 1/1 white human creature token that's tapped and attacking that player or a planeswalker they control. Yeah,
Oh,
I
so
guess.
So you have to attack all of us.
I guess I have to attack all of you with the human, and I have to draw 2 more cards.
Well, I'm gonna block with Blim for sure on your
That
one
makes
humans.
sense.
With Emiel with my 4/4. I'm sorry.
No,
that
that's
card
great.
gives me chest pains, and I was like, why am I not feeling these chest pains?
I love that, actually.
That means you connive a bunch more, right?
Yeah, so I'm
Ooh.
conniving 2 more times, because I'll have 3 humans, but 2 of them are going to die. I will discard an Agadeem's Awakening.
That's not a land on the front half.
It is not, well, it's a land on the back half, though, right?
I know, but that's not the part that keeps me from hurting more.
See, that's why I'm playing 10 MDFCs in this deck.
Yeah, it's smart. I like that.
Mr. Beast, I thought you were supposed to give gifts, not pay.
I thought you made hamburgers. That's the only thing I know you for, is Mr. Beast burgers.
And I'll play Diata's Ploy as the, or discard.
I'm drinking a diet.
I'm drinking
It
a
sounds like a non-land.
coffee stout from Peoria, Illinois, and you know what?
We'll take an additional 2 damage.
I don't think Peoria,
Yes.
Illinois is in danger of dethroning Grand Rapids, Michigan as Beer City, USA.
Main phase 2, I'll play this command tower, and then that'll be the end of my turn. This card is really good in this deck. I didn't realize it was that good.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
That's
It's
a really
okay,
good
guys.
card.
I'm gonna do something mean, but it'll help us. But it'll be mean, but it'll help us.
I have nothing, I think, to lose in this scenario besides a chromatic lantern. I'm stoked for
I'm gonna
whatever
play
it is.
Treacherous Blessing.
Ooh.
I'll
Oh,
take
well,
a
then
damage
that's
from Talisman of Indulgence because I still can't tap Tainted Peak for black mana. Oh, I actually had to use the Talisman to play the Blim, so I'm actually at 38. I'll draw 3
that's
cards
the
off
one
of
that
Treacherous Blessing.
You can only tap it for black if you have a swamp. The
Yeah,
tainted.
nice.
I don't have a swamp.
Yeah.
I'll punch Coyle for 4.
I'm gonna take 4 commander.
And then you
damage, 'cause
gain control of Treacherous Blessing. Whenever you play a spell, you lose a life.
I like it. Only 1 life.
1 life per
See,
spell.
I genuinely wish I was a beer person. Like I want to be a beer person.
This beer is
I don't
bad.
know. If,
There's so much beer. There's so much beer that like you'll find a beer you like if you just drink enough.
I've been trying. Like, I remember when I was with my ex, we went to like dinner and he was like, you have to try this dessert beer. It's great. It has this amazing chocolatey aftertaste. And I was like, cool. And then I took a sip and I was like, wow, this tastes like charcoal with fake chocolate aftertaste. This is so cool.
I was Andy in the chat was going to say the same thing that I was going to say. Sour beer is really great. It's just like sour candy if you like sour candy.
I'll discard
I love
tormenting
sour
voice
candy.
to hand size, and I will
Nice.
pass the turn.
I love sour candy. That sounds nice, actually. I might try some. Because this
It's
is
just like sour fruit.
where I live is literally like there, you know, like how each like town in a place has like a slogan for like underneath their like you're entering in the town. Mine is Asheville, Beer City, USA. So like there's like 90 million breweries here.
But you can't call yourself Beer City. Somebody else has to call you Beer City.
I don't know. I didn't name it.
I was going to say, it's not Chase doing it. It's somebody else. So we got there.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm gonna play Stonehorn Dignitary. Coyle, no combat for you.
Get out
Oh,
of here.
I don't like that.
Yes. Get effed Coyle.
No, this is exactly what I deserve because I locked out a table on my own stream last week with that card.
Oh, you're terrible.
All right, I pass the turn.
Fun fact, Stone Torn
What's that?
Dignitary triggers stack so that you lose combat steps, turn after turn after
Yes,
turn. after
sequentially.
turn.
It's amazing. I love it.
It's ridiculous.
I'm going to
I
play
hate
the
it.
green side of this pathway as land for turn. I guess it doesn't matter because I have a chromatic lantern, so I'm just getting fancy. Let's pay 2 mana for Kinnan Bonder Prodigy,
Ugh.
Yep. Good
Burn
card.
good, burn the purger.
and I will pay 4 mana for a Sky Shroud claim to get 2 forests and put them into play.
Nice.
One's going to be a basic, and one's going to
like
be
that
a
one.
breeding pool. I'll come in untapped. I'll go down to 32, and then I'll cast Thrasios with that mana.
Nice.
Thanks for the
then I'll
follow,
pass.
Tall Girl Joe. And hey, if you want to be like Tall
Hey, Joe, what's
Girl
up?
Joe and follow this this channel, every time somebody plays a clip of Corbin Hostler saying, "I like that one," right my headphones, and you can't hear it, but I can, and I don't like it. So if you haven't followed the channel yet, you can make that happen by following or liking. I don't know the thing. Do all the stuff.
Okay. I drew for turn, but since I can't attack, I think I'm just gonna pass.
Wow.
We love that.
Can't block a warrior with that turn.
I can block a lot with this 8 toughness Raffine, though. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Fucking
This deck's kind of dirty. I could kill somebody right now. That's sort of not cool.
That's dumb.
Yeah. I'm
Wait,
not gonna
you
do
can't?
it. I'll tell you later how I would have done it. Like O.J. Simpson. I'll play Revel in Riches and pass the turn.
Give me
Okay.
that permanent. I'll let you in on with Blim if you can give me Revel and Riches.
You know, as much as I'd love that, I kind of need the treasure. Pass turn. Oh, Brian just subscribed to Chase. We're doing it. We're making
Yay!
subscriptions happen.
Thank you.
Here for the common game is Brian Canada, who's the complete lunatic who's trying to build every single EDH deck after every single legendary creature. It's
Oh, dang.
it's a lot.
How many?
I
how
follow
many
you on
thousand
Twitter.
subscriptions is that?
How many are you up to, Brian?
I think I saw on Twitter today, I think like 900. I think.
Wow.
I think it's probably still 8 something, but yeah, it's a project.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
There's not even
second,
1,000 legendary creatures.
your
I thought there
end
must be
step?
multiples at this point.
On your end step, I'm gonna tap and I'm gonna play Ephemerate, and I am going to flicker the Dignitary. I'm gonna rebound it, and I'm gonna target Coyle again because I'm scared of Coyle.
Jeez.
Makes
Is it
sense.
897?
What a compliment. That's nice.
Okay, then my turn.
Jesus, 897.
Untap.
Woo.
Let's see. Upkeep. It goes again, and I'm gonna cast it. I'm gonna flicker it again, and I'm gonna target Jason.
Okay.
Cool. Nice.
Just because I'm a little nervous, and then I'll drop a turn.
I'm offended that you're not scared of my 1/3s.
No.
no.
Chase is gonna destroy all your creatures now.
I think this would be funny, but I'm not gonna do it. Or maybe I should. I don't know.
Yeah, you probably should. If it's gonna be funny, like how many people is it gonna make laugh? Do you think?
This
I
is a
don't know.
comedy show, not a magic show.
Yeah.
Aren't they all?
Let me see if I can tap smart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I can't. Unfortunately, I'll have to wait.
What does that mean? You can't tap smart. I don't.
I thought I had like
Yeah.
1 extra mana that I did, but I didn't. So 2, 3, 4, 5 for a Mirari's Wake. The fun thing can wait.
Oh, that's pretty fun.
That's not the fun thing, huh?
Yeah.
That's not the fun thing.
Wow.
I just passed.
Spooky. Big spooky dukes. Okay.
Mirari's
Untap.
wakey wakey.
And draw. That's not particularly helpful. How about, let's see.
Andy, this is the deck you're going to be playing on the 5th, most likely. It might change. We'll put more copies of Adeline in here.
There are too many. I'm gonna have to. No more Andes. We've reached our Andes threshold.
There's
We
so
had a
many Andes.
We had a stream where it was 3 different Andys on it.
Why not 4?
Because my name's Mike, Jason. I'm sorry.
Why did you participate? Is what I'm.
I
asking.
should have just sat it out.
My friend Chris did what
I'm just
what
gonna
was
pass.
it? Did a Chris stream where
Oh
it
wait,
was
no, I'm sorry. I'm gonna
called
play a land, and then I'm
was
gonna
a-
pass.
Christocalypse or Chris Mageddon or something, but it was all 4 people playing were Chris.
I'm gonna pay 4 into my bag of holding to sacrifice it and return all cards exiled with bag of holding to my hand.
Oh, nuts. That's really good.
Well, I can't attack, so I got to do other stuff. But casting spells hurts me, so I don't know.
It's only 1 damage. You got 34.
Yeah.
1 damage for each spell.
Life's a resource. Life's a resource.
Who's attacked you since anything's happened, or
No
like
one-
at all?
I have
Really?
an 8 toughness creature.
You can
one
play
attacked me.
34
You're doing
more
fine. You don't need
spells,
to worry
man.
about the 1 damage.
God,
Just cast the spell.
I just feel like I'm doing nothing is my problem.
Well, you just drew 5 cards. You got to be able to do something. Cast one of those spells.
Yeah, which one though? That's the
I don't
question.
know. I hope
Right?
something that doesn't hurt too bad. Nothing that makes me upset. Preferably.
I don't know if I can guarantee that.
Well,
I know. Okay, I'm gonna play this Hagra Brood Pit tapped.
as you do.
Anything
As
to
I
avoid
do.
playing a spell.
Oh no, I'll play a spell this turn.
Yeah, you better.
I'll tap 3. I'm gonna cast Dakin Shadow Slayer. Take
That's
1
gotta be
damage.
Good.
Enters the battlefield with 5 loyalty counters because it's equal to the number of lands I control.
Oh, that's cool.
And I'm going to -3 Dakin to exile target creature targeting
Stonehorn Dignitary.
I am going to make you regret everything ever.
Wait.
As much as you regret
no.
tapping out from Mirari's Wake.
No.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's anything that I can activate this cannon for that could possibly save Chase's creature.
Why would you want to?
Dignitary?
I don't think that card exists in my deck. I'm gonna cheat and look at my deck list real quick.
Oh my god.
That's cheating, and you can't convince me otherwise. No, I don't think I can do anything. Okay. That has
That's
to
what
be
I like
fine,
to
even though
hear.
I hate it.
Someone send listener alters a screenshot so we can see his lands on camera. I'm busy.
Okay, then I still can't attack this turn, but I will go to my end step. I have 8 cards in my hand, so I have to discard down to hand size. I'm going to discard Toxrill the Corrosive.
Cool. I'm stoked that Coyle is the one who gets punished by Mirari's Wake now.
It happens. It's fine. I couldn't attack otherwise. It's kind of how I have to do stuff. I don't think there's another
I hated that
Stonehorn
so-
Dignitary that exists.
I hated that so much, Coyle. I was holding on to that dignitary for dear life.
I exile 1 creature. It was okay.
That was my favorite one. You could have hit Kinnan, and I would have been like, bet.
I'm bummed, but you know it had to happen because this card can be oppressive.
Is it my turn?
Yeah,
I think
I
so.
pass. Yep.
Oh, don't say it like that. Jeez, dude, that was super rude. You're a guest here. Remember that.
Yeah, you have to be ruder than that.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I can't attack this turn either. Maybe I'll tap out for our polluted bonds.
Oh shit.
Do I have double black? I don't. Jesus, Magic's hard. How do I have 5 mana and I don't have double black?
Do you not have a black?
No, I need a swamp to tap Tainted Peak for anything other than colorless.
Gotcha.
Listen, counting it hard is so is reading. I was at pre-release this weekend, and I was playing this with this guy who had just gotten back into the game, and I made a play, and I was like, "Oops, no, never mind, I can't read." And he goes, "Why is everybody keep saying that? Literally everyone I played against today has been like, I can't read." He's like, "Why can't Magic players read?" And I'm like, "Man, I don't know."
Why can't you read a fucking room, bro? This Wandering Archaic is showing off the Brainstorm Brewery altar sleeves.
Ooh.
I love it.
Did you pay the 2? We got Did You Pay the 1? And we've got this card needs a ban. This card needs a reprint. Stuff like that. Mm-hmm. They're fun. Mm-hmm. Oh, we've got the ones that look like the card's ripped or look like somebody like did the borders in Sharpie.
Oh, what?
That's
I actually love that. Oh my god.
Yeah. Needs a ban. These altar sleeves are fun. Altersleeves.com. Where
I know. Actually, I know where I'm going after the stream. I actually love the one that makes it look like it's ripped. All right.
You got to put that on.
So I tapped out for Wandering Archaic. I can't attack. I'll pass the turn.
All right. Let's see. Draw. All right. Everything. Well, lands tap for double.
Who else is sick of set reviews? Probably anybody that runs 2 content websites and has a podcast is probably sick of set reviews. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
and I'll have 1 white floating. I'm going to play Guardian Project.
Oh,
wait, Coyle, you've probably heard of this card, actually.
I love this card. It's my favorite card that I play.
Are you shitting me?
It's not. I mean,
you should start.
He's aware of it.
Name it after that card.
All right.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm going to tap and I'm going to float 4 mana.
What happens if someone says the name, Andy?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
So I have 5 mana in total. I'm going to use 2 of it to play Wall of Blossoms, and I'll draw 2 cards. So I have 3 mana left. Wherever the 3 is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, there it is. I'll draw 2. And then with my remaining 3, I'm going to play a Fierce Empath.
Cool.
Draw a card and then tutor for a big old boy.
You said
the big ones.
The biggest dude. And then I'll pass the turn, but I'll have to figure out what I'm tutoring for because I don't know.
Okay. In your end step, I'm going to activate Kinnan by paying 7 mana. I hope I don't whiff. I would love to get like an angel of some variety.
Oh, that'd be great.
I did get a Paradise Druid, which has hexproof, which is
good.
It's good for Akroma.
That's better than my commander's keyword, Ward.
Yeah, it is. Ward is real strong though.
It is better.
I was going to see if I could like come up with something to the contrary, but no, it is just strictly better.
I just love the way that was worded. Yeah, your shit sucks.
No, I just had to think about it for a second, and I was like, correct. Yes, I agree with this statement.
It's factually correct, and there's really nothing more.
The best kind of correct.
All right, I'm gonna get Avenger of Zendikar. I just have to locate wherever he went.
That's a spooky
Avenger.
Wherever the boy went.
Someone
I'm going to play a forest as my land for turn, and then I'm going to cast a Time Twister. Just kidding. No, I don't have one of those.
Oh, I thought, no, you're just going to cast something that doubles your spells and then cast a Time Twister.
That would be really cool. I don't think I'm going to do that either.
There he is.
Which artwork is that?
This is from, I believe it's like the Nissa versus Ob, I think. No, it's not Nissa versus Ob. It's from one of those like special things though.
Okay.
That's the set symbol. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's one of the Eldrazi set dual decks. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay 4 mana for Elvish Piper. So 1/1 Elf Shaman. I can pay a green and tap it to put a creature from my hand into play. And No, I can't just like comedically attack anyone because everyone's got gigantic creatures. So I shall simply pass.
That thing doesn't. You don't have haste with that thing or anything right now, right?
No, it's just chilling.
That is awesome news. Untap. Draw for turn. Let's +1 Dakin, which says Surveil 2. So I'm gonna look at the top 2 cards of my library, and I can rearrange them and put any number of them into my graveyard. So I'll just put them both back on top because that seems like a good idea. Let's see. What kind of attacking do I want to do? Who's got flyers or reachers?
Me.
Only Jason?
Yeah, only Jason.
Who prevented
I have
you
the
from
possibility to
attacking
proc
2
into one
turns
with
in a
cannon,
row?
but-
That's what I want to know.
Let's just move to combat. Yeah. No, I lied. I lied again.
Goodness.
I know. Okay, I'm gonna do this because it's a new card that I want to. It's a new card that I haven't seen yet, and I want to play. It's in precons from like the last commander set. It's called Midnight Pathlighter.
Take 1.
I'm familiar with this one.
Taking 1. Creatures you control can't be blocked except by legendary creatures. And whenever 1 or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, venture into the dungeon.
Okay.
I am going to move to combat. I will declare Raffine as attacker at Chase.
I wonder why.
No reason. No, it's just spreading the love, honestly.
How big is he?
Raffine is currently 5 power, but will probably be much bigger in a second. Adeline is going to come at Jason. And we'll have the human token coming at Dan.
You got 3 human tokens that come in as well.
Yeah. So the 3 human tokens will come in 1 at each. And then I have my connive trigger, which is going to target Raffine.
Okay.
And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacking creatures. So I will draw 6, discard 6.
You sure will, bud. Enjoy.
Oh, thank you.
How
Okay.
conniving. So were we
Right,
milling
isn't it
Coyle out? Is that what we're doing?
No, he's doing it himself. We're fine.
It's true.
No
I'm
bag
gonna
of holding anymore. We're in the clear.
That seems fine. That seems fine.
Andy, you better stop underestimating Raffine because Raffine is like the best card in this set. I love it so much. Pro Facebreaker is probably my actual favorite card, but Raffine is a real close second.
Pro Facebreaker. It's just Grim Hireling.
But it costs 1 less mana. It's so good. It's so good.
I'm going to discard Stormscape Familiar, Agadeem's Awakening, Alayla of Artful Provocateur, Kibira Takedown, Sajiri Shelter, and Bitter Blossom.
Loving this deck, Coyle. This is real cool.
Thank you. And I will put 6 +1/+1 counters on Raffine.
So I'm taking 11.
11 commander damage.
I'm going to end your whole career.
There's also a 1/1 human coming at you that cannot be blocked except by legendary creatures.
Some shit. Oh.
I'll block with Emiel.
Okay.
I got 2 of those.
I'm
block
getting
both of the humans
smacked
coming at me.
for how many by Raffine?
I got
You're
smacked by
not-
Raffine.
Yeah, no, Adeline's coming at you, and Adeline is currently
She
a
big.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6, 7 power.
Gross.
It's a 7/4. So if you want to trade with Adeline.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to. I would block with my face.
It seems.
Oh, with your face. Okay.
Okay.
There's also a human token coming your way. It's a 1/1 that can only be blocked by legendary creatures.
Oh, at me?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to eat it with Blim.
Yeah. Okay. So all 4 human tokens are going to die. And then I get to venture into the dungeon, and I think I'm just going to do the one that Scry's one at the beginning, because I can't remember any of the other ones right now.
So I get 4 Revel and Riches triggers then? Yeah.
Yes.
Whee!
I'll put this card to the bottom. And then I will play this Godless Shrine as my land for turn tapped. And I will pass the turn.
That's not a land either. I guess I got 4 treasure tokens. At that point, you don't really need to complain about missing land drops. Well, it's a little... See, I have aggressive mining in here just because it's an annoying thing to give somebody, and it's, like, literally too late to even, like, impact the game if I gave somebody aggressive mining. I might take that out.
That's actually why I just discarded Bitter Blossom. It's, like, really good on turn 2.
Bitter Blossom.
It's really good in this deck on turn 2, but on turn 7 or 8, I don't think I want it anymore. And I can't find my dungeon cards, and I apologize.
Coyle.
How dare you?
I'm a terrible Magic player.
I'm calling Sheldon.
I'm calling Mr. Beast.
I'll play
Calling
Court of
Mr. B.
Ire and become the Monarch.
Oh, I know where.
That's a good one. That one does a bunch of damage, right?
Yeah, it will find the Monarch. I will draw for Monarch and discard aggressive mining. It's all you, Chase.
All right. Let's do some stuff. Cool. I'm going to play this forest. I am going to tap this for 4 green. I keep losing my 4. 4 green. I'm going to use 3 of this green to go down to 1. And I'm going to play Crows and Grip, and I'm going to Crows and Grip the Ozolith.
Ozolith's gone.
Okay. Then I'm going to tap this for 2 white, use this green, and then I'm going to Beast Within Raffine, and I will go ahead and tap in pay.
Hang on. What did you do before? You Crows and Grip. That gets... Does Wandering Archaic copy that because it's a split second and it doesn't go on the stack? How's that work?
Interesting.
It's an instant or a sorcery, so you'd still copy it.
Okay, did you pay the 2?
Yeah, the Archaic is a trigger, so it would go on the stack.
Did you pay the 2, Chase?
No. So you
Okay,
can
so
go
I
ahead
get
and
to K Grip. What targets are there?
The Mirare's Wake.
You could get Ramari's Wake, or you could get the Chromatic Lantern and be funny.
Well,
that would be very funny. Yes, good.
Well,
point,
there's a Beast Within that I'm going to copy also.
Yeah.
So I'll get the Wake with that. So I'll get the Chromatic Lantern with the K Grip.
So if you do that, will you still have enough mana for a Beast Within, Chase?
Yeah, so I tapped this with a ward, so
okay.
I'm
and you can produce mana in
Within-ing.
response too.
Yeah, and in response I will
I'm just going to tap the lantern for green mana in
for
response.
1 and tap this for 2, and I'll pay Jason for the Wandering Archaic for the Beast Within.
Okay.
Oh, that's dirty. Okay.
I'm gonna pay 1 black with my command tower to cast Malakir Rebirth. I'm going to lose 3 life for casting this spell.
XL reps.
And choose target creature. I lose 2 life until end of turn. That creature gains when this creature dies. Return to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control.
You know, at least it loses the counters. So
it does lose all the counters.
I will take that as a victory. I have 1 mana left, of which I can do absolutely nothing. I wasted my whole turn on removal.
It's not a waste.
Before we
totally
move
necessary.
phases, I'm going to add 2 more mana here. And 3 to make 7 and activate Kinnan.
That is all I have for my turn. So I'm just going to move through my phases and go down and step and see if we got anything over there.
I'm going to put God Eternal Oketra into play with the Kinnan trigger.
That is a good one.
I love that spell. It's so good. I need to find some creatures to cast, but that's a problem for future me. Future is now, though. I'm going to draw.
Oh, Coyle, you do get a beast. You do get a 3/3 beast.
Oh, that's right. It still died. 3/3
Going to
beast that I can
play-
swing with.
Exotic Orchard is land for turn.
Listen, I'm not trying to put any pressure on you, but you should get rid of Raffine.
Me?
Yes.
I can't do that. I don't have like any targeted removal in this whole deck.
What?
You were talking to the wrong person.
No.
I'm going to cast Akroma.
I will
and I'll
never
make it a zombie.
ever play instance correctly. I always think it's way funnier to play it at sorcery speed.
All right, there's my
It should-
4/4 Zombo with vigilance for the moment.
Ooh, Coyle, someone in chat says that it should be a Mr. Beast token.
Ooh.
I'm still going to campaign for Mr. Bean, but and I guess I could swing with the God Eternal Catcher, but I don't think that there's an advantage to doing so. I don't know. I guess I could. No, the Adeline is. How big is the Adeline? It's only a 3.
Adeline is currently a 4/4.
It's a 4/4.
Yeah, it's a 4/4.
What's the 4th creature?
I have a beast token. Mr.
You have a beast token. Okay, right. Mr. Beast.
Sorry,
token.
I'm drawing.
That's
it.
okay. You got it.
Gotta draw that Mr. Beast.
Well, I guess the God Eternal Catcher is, and it's not indestructible.
It's money.
It's just money.
Well, I'm going to move to combat, and Akroma's going to trigger, and everything's going to get an amount of +1/+1s equal to the amount of abilities that they have. But I'm just going to swing this God Eternal Oketra at your Planeswalker there, Coyle.
At Dakin?
Yeah.
How big
I think
is
you play
God
Cookie.
Eternal Oketra?
Is it bigger
It
than
is
he's
a
got lands?
4/7 with double strike.
4/7 double strike, but no trample.
No tramps.
I'll block with Mr. Beast.
You got it.
No, his YouTube channel.
It's gone forever.
I paid a guy
And,
$750,000 to not kill me.
I'm going to pass after that.
I've literally seen his videos are like, I had this one dude stay in this room for 30 days, and each day he completes, he gets $10,000. I'm like, I could do that for a year.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
problem.
because he gave him like
Hasn't some dude been
hot
in
tub,
solitary
a
confinement for like
guitar.
15 years?
I was
Where's
like,
his
it'd be
$10,000 a day?
Oh man, what do I want to do?
Play a bunch of spells. Play 29
Pass
spells
the
this turn.
There's just a lot of mana over on Dan's board right now.
What do you mean?
There's 4 open mana over there. What? I'll be honest.
I keep reiterating that I don't have interaction.
That's true. You do keep saying that, but on top of that, I have no idea what color those basic lands are.
That's a good point. I was looking at them up on my monitor. They're both forests. I have a singular blue mana available to me.
Fair. Okay. Oh, well, then let's do fun stuff or scary stuff? Fun stuff. We'll tap 5. I'll cast an Alhammer's Archive.
That's cool.
Going ham.
I do lose a life. I am then going to move to combat.
Oh, you must.
I'm going to swing Raffine at Chase.
Ugh, of course.
And I'm going to swing Adeline at Jason. And I think I'm going to leave the Pathlighter behind
Cool.
so that it doesn't die. And then 3 1/1 human creature tokens will be swinging it at each person as well.
I regret telling you Adeline's correct ability.
I'll get it.
I shouldn't have done that.
I'll declare Blim as blocking the 1/1 token, and I will bedevil Adeline.
Woo!
All right. I am targeting Raffine with the connive trigger. But yeah, okay. Bedevil on Adeline, so Adeline will die.
I'm going to block the thing that's coming at me as well.
Well,
and
I
also,
guess
as
I
a
should-
note, Akroma triggers at the beginning of each combat.
Okay. I should actually do my connive trigger first since we're already going to blocks. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw 10 and discard 5 because I have an Elhammer's Archive.
Why don't? Oh, wait, you answered that.
Please tell me it'll only get 5 counters.
It's
Yes.
still only a
Yeah.
five.
Okay,
You're safe,
I
you're
almost
safe.
cry.
The 10 is also quite good, but yeah, the 5 is smaller.
One,
Clicky, you didn't
2,
leave your bedroom for 3 years straight?
4,
COVID.
5.
No, there's a different story there. Do you want to tell the story, Clicky? About why you didn't leave your room for 3 years? I assume it was a mobility thing.
Court of Ambition, Felwar Stone, Arcane Signet, Azori Signet, Talisman of Hierarchy.
Cool.
5+1/+1 counters on Raffine. This got bedeviled. This human token's being blocked.
Squish.
I assume these other 2 human tokens are also being blocked and squished
Squish.
by legendary creatures.
Yeah.
Squish. Legendary squish.
And how much am I taking from Raffine? 5?
6.
6? Oh my god.
Falcon Punch.
Main phase 2. I'll play a Sea of Clouds as my land for turn. And let's cast a Library of Lang.
Nice.
Is that unlimited?
I don't know what set it's from. if I'm
Hold it
being
up to the
honest.
camera so I can see. Oh, that's just 4th edition. Yeah, it's 4th. It was so much blurrier when you held it to the camera.
Right, wasn't it?
I'm like, it's worse. I'm over here all
Actually-
Antiques Roadshow.
Do I want to?
Because people figured out over COVID that Unlimited was white bordered beta and not dark revised.
I'll -3 Dakin and I'll target Keenan.
You
To exile
SOB.
Keenan. Well, I could have targeted Akroma, but I figured you probably have the mana for it with Keenan.
Nah, that's fine. I mean, I have no further responses besides to call you SOB.
Oh, I do have to take
I
one
love
for
that
the
thing.
Library of Lang. I forgot to do that. That's the end of my turn.
Cool. On my upkeep, I will Court of Ire something super hard.
Oh, I do have to discard a card to hand size. It's going to be a fetch land.
7
Flooded Strange.
damage. I was gonna do Kinnan, but no, Kinnan's dead. Should I Scorch Akroma? Can I kill Akroma?
It's only a 6 right now. Yeah, you could.
Yeah, I think I gotta kill Akroma. As
well,
rude
shucks.
as that is.
I might respond to that.
That's cool. I mean, I deserve it.
Nothing super great. I'm pretty sure it's still gonna die, but I'm just going to activate this Elvish Piper.
Whoa!
I'm gonna put a Spark Double into play. I'm
Oh
gonna make it
goodness, is a copy of
before it
Akroma,
dies.
perhaps?
Yeah.
It's a 7/7 Akroma.
Yep. This one gets a +1/+1 counter, and
It's better.
Man,
lady
I
gets scorched.
upgraded your Akroma with fire.
yeah, I was gonna do it either way, but you.
I
forced
pointed
my
a
hand, so you
flamethrower
got
at it
that.
and forced you to upgrade it.
You basically neoformed it.
Yeah, it's like that movie Evolution where the fire makes the giant worms get bigger. That movie's
Tremors?
really funny. That was like before they made a good Ghostbusters sequel last year. Evolution was the Ghostbusters sequel everybody wanted, but they weren't ready to hear that, I guess. So I know I draw. I have I have a lot of opinions about Stifler movies, I guess. You guys see Goon 2?
No.
No.
I've been wanting to watch The Stuff. Have you watched The Stuff?
I made The Stuff deck for a horror movie pod.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
You're talking about the 1982 movie The Stuff about like the ice cream that
yes.
comes out of the ground and
Yes.
possesses people. Yeah, the movie rules.
I almost bought it today, but I was like, oh, wait.
No, it's so funny. It's such a funny movie. Man, I should. Let's start picking people off, shall we?
Let's start murdering.
Chase, how many cards are in your graveyard?
Oh, God, that makes me nervous.
Uh-oh.
3.
Okay. I'll play Forbidden Crypt.
What'd I do?
What the heck does that do?
Yeah, exactly, right? Forbidden Crypt says, for each card you would draw, instead choose target card in your graveyard and put it into your hand. If you cannot, you lose the game.
Everybody?
No, whoever controls Forbidden Crypt.
You. Okay.
And whenever a card is put into your graveyard, remove it from the game.
Okay.
So I'm gonna punch
Weird.
Chase with Blim Comedic Genius.
Oh,
Ow.
that's how that works.
Please, someone save me.
It's very interesting that I played Library of Lang the turn before you played that card.
Oh my god. Okay, how much am I taking from Blim?
Oh, just 4.
4. Okay.
It's commander damage, but like that's not really the headline here. The headline here is now that you have a Forbidden Crypt.
I will take this thing that makes me sad.
I mean, that's what Blim does.
Ooh,
It does.
Okay.
It does not like my Forbidden Crypt. You got a couple of turns to figure something out, Chase.
I'll figure something out. Okay.
Couple
cool.
of turns.
D-pass.
A couple of draw triggers.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, 3 turns. That's an ancestral
Oh.
recall.
So-
We're thinking.
I will draw from Monarch and pass the turn.
Okay. Instead of drawing, I will instead choose target card. I'll just choose this Croson Grip. I'll just Croson Grip this thing. It's fine. Okay.
So
That
rude.
works. Combo.
No.
It's a very, very good
Planes.
thing to do.
I'll tap this for 1,
Chase going to Pro
2,
Tour?
and tap this for 3, and Croson Grip.
Do you pay the 2?
This thing.
Probably
Yeah,
should.
I'll pay the 2.
Don't pay the 2.
I'm
Let me blow up something.
No.
Let me blow up Alhamart's archive. Don't pay the 2. You're crazy.
You're gonna target my Mirari's Wake, and I'm gonna be very sad.
There's an Alhamart's archive right there, Chase.
Okay, fine. I won't pay the 2.
I didn't say I would target the Alhamart's archive. I
Okay,
just
well,
said
no,
that
I'm paying the 2 then. I'm paying the 2. I'm
No,
paying the
I'll
2.
blow up the archive.
Okay, not paying the 2 then.
That'd be so funny to be like, there's an archive. All right, I won't pay the 2. Yeah, I'll blow up your wake, but there was an
Yeah, no,
archive.
I'd be so mad. Okay.
I wasn't lying about there being an
Pointing out
archive.
things, hat. Are we gonna die? I think we're gonna die.
I don't know.
No one's gonna die.
Yeah,
Well,
like
next-
the movie
this turn
where
or
they
next
defeated
turn,
aliens
probably.
with Head and Shoulders because it had
1,
selenium
2,
sulfide in it.
3, 4. I'm gonna use 4. I'm gonna tap this for 4 white. And I'm gonna play Flicker Wisp.
Okay.
And I am going to draw a card from the Guardian Project. I have 1 mana left. Cool. And I'm going to have this flicker Wall of Blossoms.
Okay.
Chase, you remember the show Blossom?
Blossom? No.
That's
I
right,
do
you're
not know that
14.
show. I'm 25. I'm going to use my 1 remaining mana to play Soul Ring.
Okay, so you know that lady that was anti-vax until she said she wasn't anti-vax? Well, she was on 3 shows ago, a show called Blossom. About a single dad. Because every 90s sitcom had a single dad. Because you can't get into shenanigans if a mom is around to be like, you shouldn't do that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay,
It was high
I'm going
comedy to
to-
have a 35-year-old dad
1,
have to teach
2,
his daughter
3,
how to use a
4,
tampon. That was the funniest thing
5,
we could
6.
conceive of in the 90s.
7, 8, 1 floating. I'm going to play Avenger of Zendikar.
Gasp.
Triggered to draw a card.
Yeah, so did
Cool.
Full House. A lot of 90s sitcoms had single dads. It was a really weird thing.
And I'm gonna get some plant tokens here. I actually have the plant token. So
I think the plot of Full House was like so morbid too. I think it was that the wife like
1,
died in
2,
a car
3,
crash or
4,
something.
5,
It was like so
6.
unnecessary.
Yeah. They could have just said, Mom's not here. It's like, nah, Bob Saget made them keep
I
that
don't even
in.
know that you have to address it. Like you can just have a whole ass show and like it can just be a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move to end step. This guy's gonna come back. It'll enter the battlefield, and I'll draw 2 cards. 1 from it, 1 from the Guardian Project.
Nice.
Yep.
And
Project is an ETB. Sweet.
I love how
Yeah,
Mike shaking his
that's
head like he gets credit for that. He's like, yeah.
Hey,
you're
we
listening.
made the card.
It's non-token because you didn't draw a million cards from those plant tokens.
yeah,
right?
exactly. That's
Okay.
why I didn't
was
get
like,
a million.
whoa, wait a minute.
No, it's not. It's not.
Play
that
Avenger as
good.
Zendikar, just deck
It's
yourself.
not broken.
And it can't share a card name with something in your graveyard either.
It could
so
set up a
sorry,
loop where if you
Shadowborn
if a creature comes into play, or if you draw a card, put a creature into play, it would just deck you. That'd be funny.
That would be great. They already have that, though.
Oh, okay. All right.
And from the new
Oh
set,
my
they
God,
have it in a 4-card combo.
Andy, I loved Sister Sister as a kid. Oh my
Me too.
God, I would eat that up at Nick at Night. That was my.
Oh, Nick at Night. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
When I was a kid, Nick at Night was like Welcome Back, Kotter, and Taxi and shit. They had 90 sitcoms on Nick at Night when you were a kid. That makes me want to vomit.
I used to watch Sister Sister, The Nanny, and George Lopez.
I also loved all of that shit.
That was Nick at Night.
Whatever
Oh
was
my
on television,
God.
I was into it.
Actually, when
Yeah,
I was in
yeah,
college, they're
you're-
like Nick at Night is Fresh Prince of Bel Air, and I was like,
Oh yeah, I used to watch that on Nick at Night too.
Nick at
But it was
Night,
like
my
3
goodness.
a.m. It came on Fresh Prince. But Dan and I forgot. You and I are like 2 years apart.
I tried to tell you that we were like basically the same age, and I'm 5 years older than you, and you're like, "Oh, okay, never mind."
Yeah, thank
yeah,
you,
you-
Flower. See, Andy remembers when Nick at Night was shit from like it was like Sanford
Dan, I
and Sons
forgot.
and shit when I was a kid.
It's okay.
I thought you were
It's-
20.
I feel like Nick at Night went
No, I'm
back.
16 and a half. I just turned 16 and a half yesterday, so
Sick.
happy
I feel like
birthday to me.
Nick at Night went back a generation. Like every 2 hours later, you watched it.
Yeah,
Which doesn't
totally.
make much, but it doesn't make much sense to do it that way. They should play the older stuff first. Those people are going to be in bed by the time.
Or
it
they'll
actually
be
comes on
up at like
TV.
5
Hey,
a.m.
Chase,
and
do
they
you-
can't
Well, I
watch
guess
it.
that's
was-
true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Chase, was Snick a thing when you were a kid? There was
Wait,
the
what?
Saturday night block
Snick.
of programming
Yeah,
right
yeah.
before Nick at Night. It was like, Are You Afraid of the Dark, Roundhouse, all that.
No.
I forgot that
All
like just
that.
Friday.
All
and
that
Saturday
ruled.
night
That was
television.
Kenan Thompson just doing his SNL audition.
Yep.
I'm really sad because I never got to watch Are You Afraid of the Dark like actually on cable.
Oh my god,
Like,
that show was
I
so
couldn't-
good when I was like 11.
Yeah, I
That was
was
my
so scared
shit.
of it. I thought it was the scariest shit of all time.
I was a Goosebumps kid. I was
Oh,
scarred
Goosebumps
by
also
that
great.
haunted mask movie where the mask just fused with her skin. I was like, okay.
Every
I'm
Halloween, I
done.
rewatch those, and they're so corny and awful, and they're
I
so
love
funny.
them.
They're so
I like
Horror
the Jack Black Goosebumps movie they made.
It's
didn't
actually
see that.
good.
What?
It's actually
It's
really
so good.
I
Because
bet
Jack
Jack Black
Black's
is
in
good
it to
stuff.
just be like, if this
Yeah.
movie starts to suck, I'll just do a high kick. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
He's
All right,
like,
I'm going to activate this Elvish Piper. I'm going to put a Lyra Dawnbringer into play, my favorite angel. I'm going to pay 4 mana, and I will pay the extra 2 for the Wandering Archaic trigger to cast an Akroma's Will.
oh, why are we
Oh.
dead?
This is how I lost last time.
We're gonna die.
Are we dead? Are
I'm
we
going
dead?
to attempt to murder you all again. Yeah, I control a commander, so I'm going to choose
Oh.
both modes and deal all my creatures
I
10
will-
abilities.
I will say, while this is happening to folks in chat, fun fact, one of Ryan Gosling's first ever appearances as an actor was in a Goosebumps show. And it was
Really?
the episode
Wow.
called Say Cheese and Die. And he has a little bowl cut
Yeah.
and he's wearing the Canadian tuxedo and it's hysterical.
Oh my god, I need to look this
Please-
up now 'cause
please
I'm so
look
I
it
proud
love
up.
of
how they
it.
It's really
put
funny.
Ryan Gosling in the notebook because they're like, we need an average looking dude that's like not really that believable as somebody that, you know, she would cheat on her fiance with. And then everyone's like, no, Ryan Gosling's hot, actually. What a
So every
Alright,
player
are we
get
dead?
pro all creatures and double strike and all sorts of abilities. The Akroma will be like a 14 double striker, so that'll be enough to kill Chase.
Goodness.
And then I think
Does
I
it have
also get
trample?
+1 from the Lyra. They have trample and pro all colors.
Okay.
To the folks in chat, there he is.
Hang on, do you pay the 2? Or do I
I
get
did pay the
Necroma's
2,
will?
yeah.
Aw, you monster.
There he is.
I know.
Jason, what do you got for 6 mana over there?
Oh, the Chroma actually this doesn't proc itself, so that's not quite as large.
Thank you, Andy.
It just has all of those.
I'm going to
abilities.
play Telemtor's Edict to destroy my Revel in Riches.
Is that an instant?
Yeah.
Nice.
So this will be
I'll remove Revel in Riches from
14
the
double
game.
strike. All right, so I can kill Coyle with the God Eternal.
Why don't we just say you got it? Because I don't want to watch you do math for the next 5 minutes and be dead anyway. Let's play game 2.
That's cool. I'm cool with that. More and more.
Because if there's anybody that you didn't have enough damage to kill, it's me, and I don't care. I would rather play another game.
I do have to say, I'm super sad that I threw away all my old Goosebumps books as a kid because those are worth money.
Really? Because I have all of
Yes.
them.
Jason, they are worth money.
How much?
money.
How much is
Um,
like Goosebumps 10, which is the first ones I have?
Okay, here, hold on. You said Goosebumps number 10?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, let me see. Original Goosebumps 10. Because I remember looking at them the other day because I was like, I want to buy my childhood. And I
Were
was
you
like,
talking 20 bucks or are you talking 500?
Are you talking about like what issues like 1 through 10?
Yes. like 1991 Goosebumps.
Okay, issues 1 through 10 are currently listed at $100.
Oh yeah, that's not that bad.
Wow.
I mean,
For
that's
me.
great that I've got like every book 10 through like 70 or whatever, but
God,
like, I thought you'd be like they're $1,000.
whatever. I'll give you a nickel for them, please.